Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to give a quick update on what's happening with my little science project over here. This is a parted out Singer Featherweight. I believe this one is from 1941. But been stripping it just to learn how to do this process and to see what's important to do when you're doing this and what is just really not needed or, perhaps wasting time. So anyway, as you can see, there's a little bit of paint left right here, which I'm really not concerned about because I'm trying to learn what's important to do and what's not important to do. So as you can see, it kind of looks nice just like this. If I weren't trying to do a learning process here, I would probably clear coat this and leave it as a beautiful steel looking machine. But the point was to learn what's going to work on here. I did scratch it up a little bit here. I don't know if that could be seen. The top has some lines in it. But next process is going to be to hit it with this. I used this on the other machine that I made, the 128 from 1940. The red machine that I foiled. It worked out beautifully. So I'm using it again. Not going to mess with success. And then my other decision is to, what am I going to paint it? So I decided, since this is just a test run, I'm going to use paints that I already have in the house. And I might use a combination of them, or I might use one of the other. And one of them is this blue metallic, brilliant metal finish. And I'm not seeing the color. Well, anyway, the color is the color of the cap, and it does have sparkles in it. And it does come out much darker than what you're seeing, because I did spray it onto something. It comes out more like that. That's one. It's funny that I'm not finding the color. Oh, cobalt blue. So I'm going to spray part of the machine with the cobalt blue. Then I'm going to spray the machine with a little bit of the Krylon color mix. This is a paint and a primer, but again, I've used it before over a primer and it worked out just fine. And this is a gloss rich plum. And this is more of a cream finish. And so no metallic, nothing in it. I want to see what it looks like on the machine with doing the basics. So there'll be a little bit of that. And here's my third option and what I want to try. As you know, I'm a fan of this foiling. So this is foil that I got from Artistic Painting Studio in California. And similar to this is what I used on the 128. But they say that this film looks good when you apply it over black. But I'm going to try a little section of this over the primer only. See what happens. I could also try it over, I have a test board with the red behind it, and see what that looks like. I could also test it with black underneath, is what they recommend. So since I'm here and this is what I'm doing, that's what I'm planning on doing. All of these methods to see what I like best. And then when I work on the true machine, which is hiding somewhere here, I'll have to make a firm decision on what I'm going to do as far as restoring this machine. Well, this one's not going to be restored. The next one will be restored. and maybe the one after that also. Curating parts for these machines is quite expensive. It's much less expensive if you buy a machine that perhaps has a bad coat on it and needs a painting but has all its parts. And if you know a bit about the mechanics of these machines and you want to go for it, that's what you would do. You would take all of the removable parts off the machine, get it cleaned up to your liking or to what's needed, and you would strip the whole machine. And you see on this one, this part seems to be what everyone complains about will not come out. So you cover that. That's fine. It's just a little thread guide. Apparently, these are the pieces that would not come out of the machine. Trying to get it in the light. There we go. These are the pieces that wouldn't come out of the machine, and I kind of left them because I wanted to see what kind of damage I would be doing as I was cleaning, and using a brush in there and keeping the rust out of there. I wanted to see what would happen since this machine is not going to get used. But it has some mechanics underneath also. Let me try to show that. Very little. Not going to help in any way at all. But the vertical shaft is still in there. The horizontal shaft is still in there with the gears. So we shall see. And as far as the medallion goes, it's already pretty clean, but I know how to get the medallions really clean. And I do that always before I paint the machine. I clean it up really good the way I need it, and I cover it. And then I deal with the rest of the machine. And then when I'm all done, I uncover it, and I'm not doing any more damage to the machine trying to clean the medallion. But this one's already pretty good. I don't know, but that worked out. Anyhow, I'm going to leave whatever is black still in this machine, a little bit in there. And as I showed you before, this spot, I'm going to leave it. I want to see what happens if I don't fix it. And it'll be a go. So if you want to tell me what you're thinking color-wise, which one should I stick with? Should I go with something completely different? Let me know. I know everybody has a favorite color, and everyone knows my favorite color is green. And I'm trying to not do green to this machine. So, I don't know. I have a few other things in my head, but I'm not going to sway anyone. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you come back soon, and I hope you found this interesting. Please tell me what you would like to see next. Thanks. Bye-bye.